Quiet love. Emma always loved quiet mornings. She liked the soft light coming through her small window, the smell of fresh coffee, and the peaceful silence of the city before people woke up. Every day she woke at 6, made herself a cup of coffee, and sat near the window to watch the world slowly come alive. It was her favorite moment of the day. But today felt different. As soon as she opened her eyes, she felt a strange excitement inside her chest. She didn't know why. Nothing special was planned. She had her usual routine. Go to the small bookstore where she worked, organize the shelves, help customers, drink tea during lunch, read a few pages of a novel. Everything normal. Still, something inside her whispered, "Today will be different." Emma got dressed and left her apartment. The morning air was fresh and cool. When she reached the bookstore, the street was quiet. She took out the keys, opened the door, and stepped inside. The smell of old books surrounded her immediately. She smiled. This smell always made her feel at home. She turned on the lights and began her usual tasks. But 15 minutes later the door opened, and a bell above it rang softly. A young man walked in. He looked a bit lost, like he didn't know what he was searching for. He had messy brown hair, warm eyes, and a backpack hanging from one shoulder. His clothes were simple, but something about him felt different, as if he carried a story. "Good morning," Emma said politely. He smiled. Bright, warm smile. "Good morning. I'm looking for a book," he said, scratching the back of his neck. "You came to the right place," Emma laughed. "Which book?" "That's the problem," he said. "I don't know the title." Emma raised an eyebrow. "You don't know the title?" He shook his head. "I only know one thing. My sister told me to read it because it would, and I quote, change my life." Emma felt amused. "That's a big promise." He laughed softly. "Yeah." She said, "It's about traveling, new beginnings, and..." "Oh, and there's a blue cover." She said that. "A blue cover. A blue cover," Emma repeated, thinking. The store had hundreds of books with blue covers. "Do you remember anything else?" she asked. He looked embarrassed. "No. That's all." Emma smiled. "Okay. Let me try something." She walked toward a shelf and picked a few books with blue covers. Then she placed them on a small table. "Maybe one of these." He looked at the books, then at her. "Honestly, I think I'm going to need a bit of help." They both laughed. "I'm Liam," he said, offering his hand. "Emma," she replied, shaking his hand gently. And just like that, the quiet morning turned into something new. A small beginning. Liam visited the bookstore the next day. And the day after that. And the day after that too. He always came with the same excuse. "I'm still searching for that book." But Emma noticed something. He never searched very hard. Instead, he stayed near the desk, asked Emma questions, or helped her organize books. Sometimes he told her funny stories about his sister or his travel plans. Sometimes he just sat there reading quietly while she worked. Emma found herself looking at the door every morning, waiting for the bell to ring. It always rang. And every time she felt that same warm feeling. One afternoon, when the store was empty, Liam asked, "Emma, can I ask you something?" She looked up. "Sure. Do you like working here?" "Yes," she said immediately. "It's peaceful. And I love books." He nodded. "I can see that. You look happy here." She smiled. "What about you? What do you like to do?" Liam hesitated. "I like to travel. I like discovering new places. But lately, I'm not sure what I want." Emma tilted her head. "Why not?" "I think I'm searching for something," he said softly. "But I don't know what." Emma felt a strange pull in her heart. She didn't know why, but she wanted to understand him more. "What if you're not searching for something?" she said. "What if you're searching for someone?" Liam looked at her. Really looked at her. His eyes were warm, kind, and a little surprised. Maybe, he whispered. Her cheeks warmed. She quickly looked down at her book. New feelings. One Saturday morning, Liam brought 2 cups of coffee. For you, he said. I remembered you like coffee in the morning. Emma smiled and accepted the cup. Thank you. That's very sweet. I'm learning, he said, grinning. They sat outside the store on a wooden bench. People walked by, cars moved slowly, and the sun warmed the street. It's a nice day, Emma said. It is, Liam agreed. Perfect weather for a walk. Maybe you'd like to walk with me after your shift. Emma froze for a moment. No one had asked her that in a long time. Yes, she said quietly. I'd like that. Liam's smile grew wider. The walk. That afternoon they walked through the park. Leaves moved gently in the wind. Children played. Dogs ran around. Everything felt light and peaceful. How long have you lived here? Liam asked. All my life, Emma said. What about you? I move a lot, he answered. But maybe I want to stay somewhere for a while. Emma looked at him. Here. He looked back at her with that warm smile. Maybe. They walked until they reached a small lake. The water sparkled under the sun. Emma sat on the grass. Liam sat next to her. I like being here, Emma said. With me? He asked softly. She nodded. Yes, with you. Liam's voice lowered. I like being with you too. Their hands slowly moved closer until their fingers touched. Emma felt her heart jump. Liam looked at her gently. Can I hold your hand? He asked. She nodded again. Their fingers intertwined. Felt natural, easy, warm. The evening that changed everything. A week later, Liam didn't come to the bookstore. Emma tried to focus on her work, but she kept looking at the door. Stayed closed. Her heart felt heavy. Maybe he left the city. Maybe he changed his mind. Maybe she misunderstood everything. The next day he didn't come either. On the third day, Emma was sitting behind the counter when the door suddenly opened. Liam walked in quickly. His hair was messy and he looked tired. Liam, Emma said, standing up. I'm sorry, he said. I had to help my sister with something. Took longer than I thought. I should have told you. I didn't want you to worry. Emma felt relief wash over her. I did worry. He moved closer. I'm really sorry. It's okay, she whispered. I brought something, he said, lifting his backpack. He pulled out a book with a blue cover and placed it on the counter. Emma looked at it. You found it. He shook his head. My sister sent it to me. She said, stop bothering that poor girl in the bookstore and read the book already. Emma burst out laughing. Liam didn't laugh. He looked at her seriously. Emma, he said softly. I wasn't bothering you, right? She shook her head. No, never. Good, he whispered. 'Cause I like you. A lot. Emma's heart beat fast. I like you too. He took her hand gently. Can I take you out tonight? For dinner? For something real? Yes, she said without hesitation. I'd love that. Liam smiled with relief and happiness. Then it's a date. A night to remember. That evening, Liam arrived outside the bookstore with a small flower. A simple white daisy. For you, he said shyly. Emma took it carefully. It's beautiful. You look beautiful, he added. Her cheeks warmed again. Thank you. They walked to a small cafe with warm lights and soft music. They ate pasta, talked about everything. Childhood stories, dreams, fears, favorite books, worst jokes. Everything felt natural, easy, like they had known each other for years. After dinner, they walked slowly under the streetlights. Emma, Liam said softly, I don't know where my life is going. I don't have everything figured out. But these days with you, they made me feel something I haven't felt in a long time. She met his eyes. What is that? Peace, he whispered. And hope. Emma felt her heart open. You bring that to me too, she said. Every day. Liam took a step closer. Can I? Emma nodded. He leaned in and kissed her gently, softly, carefully. Their first kiss was slow and warm like a promise. Quiet promise. When they pulled away, Emma smiled. Today really was different, she said. Liam smiled back. Every day with you is a new chapter. Since that evening, Emma and Liam became almost inseparable. He helped her at the bookstore. They drank morning coffee together. They watched sunsets at the park. They laughed, walked, discovered new streets, new cafes, new parts of each other. One day, while they were arranging books, Liam held up the blue book he finally finished reading. You know, he said, this book is about starting a new chapter in life. Emma smiled softly. Maybe we are starting one too. Liam took her hand. Yes, our chapter. Emma squeezed his hand gently. And at that moment, she realized something. Sometimes love doesn't arrive loudly. Sometimes it walks slowly into your life, smiles at you, holds your hand and says, let's begin. And Emma was ready. Ready for the beginning of their quiet, warm love story. The first chapter of many.